happens to the last day of the semester on Friday the 19th. I hope you guys have studied well for your exam. I'm not going to spend a lot of time giving a lot of announcements like I usually do. I'm just simply going to say it's been a good semester. Thank you for your hard work, and let's jump into this right away, okay? So you'll need your calculators, you'll need your pencils, you'll need some paper to show work on, and let me pause and say this. When you don't show work and you miss the problem, I cannot give you partial credit. So I would encourage you to show as much work as possible on every problem. Okay, let's go ahead and pause the video at this time. Let's go ahead and pass out the tests. And once everyone has a test on their desk, we'll go ahead and restart the video. Okay guys, here we go. Take a look at numbers 1 and 2. I'm going to go through the entire test quickly. Number 1, simply type that into your calculator. You should know how to do that. Number 2, same thing. Make sure you're in the degree mode. Get out an answer. Then make sure you're in the radian mode and get out an answer. Number 3 should be a pretty simple problem. Cotangent of theta is 5 over 7. Tell me the other 5 trig function values. Number 4, there's a formula for this, and I don't, okay guys, I'm back. Sorry, I had a little interruption there. I don't want to spend a lot of time on this, but there's a formula, and so simply use that formula to find the measure of the intercepted arc. Number 5, I give you the point in the terminal side. I would definitely encourage you on number 5 to draw a picture of this, okay? In that really long answer blank, write the 6 function values. The 6 trig function values. Number 6 is a simple word problem. So draw that, set it up, and hopefully you'll do well on that. Number 7, find the cotangent of 330. No decimal answers, exact numbers only. Use your special triangles for number 7. Okay, number 8, find 2 exact solutions for secant of x equals 2. You may answer in degrees or radians. Okay? Alright, moving on. Number 9, find the sine of the arctangent of negative 3/5. Okay? We did problems like this right on the review sheet or right on the 3 help videos. Number 10, find the arcsecant of the cosecant of 390. Number 11, graph that arctangent or that inverse tangent function on a separate sheet of paper. Be sure and include a table of values. Numbers 12 through 14. I'm not sure what happened to that number 12 right there, but anyways, 12 through 14. Now guys, I'm going to give you a couple tips. I would take notes on this. Number 12, you're going to, of course, isolate the sine function, take the square root of both sides, and get your answers. Notice in the directions, your answers have to stay between 0 and 2 theta, including 0, not including 2 theta. Number 13, I'm telling you now, you're going to have to make some trig substitutions, and then go from there on number 13. Okay guys, don't get discouraged. 13 and 14 are pretty tough. I will grade fairly, but work hard. Show tons of work. Number 13, you will have to make a trig substitution and then go from there to solve it. Number 14, you're going to factor, bring the negative 1 over, make it positive and factor, and you're on your own there. Number 15, using the sum and difference identities, find the exact value of the cosine of 165. There are 2 angles you can add together that will give you 165, and they are 2 of our special angles that we use. Number 16, find the magnitude and direction angle of the given vector information. Number 17, find the angle that is between those 2 vectors. There is a formula for that. Okay? There's a formula for that. Number 18, given vector v of magnitude in a given direction and given vector w with a given magnitude and direction, find w minus v. My advice to you, of course, course, is to write both of these vectors in standard form and then take W minus V. Numbers 19 through 21. Do not get discouraged. Simply use your law of sines and your law of cosines to solve. 22 and 23. Graph those. 24 through 28. You are not to use your log buttons on your calculator. Now, you must show all of your work on 24 through 28. If I don't see a lot of work, you will not get credit. You can use your calculators for multiplying and stuff like that, but you cannot use any of your log buttons. 29, solve the equation. 30, solve the equation. Alright, I hope the test goes well.